Class, this is Team 6, and we're interviewing Mrs. Moore right now. And then, hi.
Hello.
So the first question is, what is the name of your business, and in general, what does your business do?
The name of my business is Individual Support Services, and I own a personal care and a home health agency.
Awesome. Oh, is there something else?
Well, we provide services for individuals that are in their homes, like the aged and disabled.
Oh, okay. And you actually go, they stay in their house and you go to them?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Jacob's turn.
What does your typical day look like? Or what's an example of your typical day?
Well, it starts about between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. I start getting calls for schedules. I go in and start doing my paperwork as far as my Medicaid billing. I answer my emails. I go through schedules. I go through nurse assessments. Like today, I had a staff that didn't come in, and we had to do our prior authorizations, which is our billing units. And I did that. I had an interview today, and then I had to be home by 6:30 for this. Otherwise, I'd probably still be at work until about 8 o'clock.
Hey,
Hello.
I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for young entrepreneurs like us?
Well, my advice is you really have to be willing to work hard, and you really have to be willing to put some hours in. It's, at least for my business, it's not something that's an 8 to 5 job. I'm on call 24 hours a day. My phone rings all the time. I have to be available. I have to leave. Activities or certain things that I'm doing to take care of my clients. You just really, you have to put your heart into it and really believe in what you're doing. I think that's the biggest thing, is if you believe in it, you can make it work.
Awesome.
So what was your biggest difficulty in starting up your company?
Staffing. Finding the right staff to have compassion and believe in the things that I believe for my clients. That's real difficult because not everybody thinks that, this is what I really want to do, and they're in it for the paycheck and not necessarily in it for the clients that we serve. It's hard to find those people, and quite frankly, it's really hard to find those people in very young people. There are a few people that are young and really have good heart and passion and want to do this, but this kind of field, you really have to want to help people.
So how did you end up coming over that, finding the right people? Did you have to specifically do something, or was it a lot of luck?
Well, you do a lot of interviews. You do a lot of terminations. You work with them, you train them. That's probably one of the biggest keys, is the communication, the training component. In all aspects of staff, you really have to invest time in them to see if they're capable of giving you what you need back. That's real difficult because you don't get paid for time. There's no reimbursement for time. There's no reimbursement for training. But if you want good people, that's where you have to invest that time.
Is it still the most difficult thing that you have?
Yes, absolutely. The most difficult thing is finding good staff for my clients. I think my business is very unique because I believe that I need those kind of people to take care of my clients. There are other agencies out there similar to mine that just will hire and keep a warm body in. I don't believe in that. I believe that you have to have somebody that has an interest in the clients and really has that compassion. So yeah, we have a turnover in this business. There's there's a big turnover. But for me, I think it's always for the best to find the right person.
Okay, who or what helped you out the most when you were just starting out?
My family. My family helped me out the most. When I first started out, I kind of did this part-time, had a full-time job, but this is kind of what I like doing. My father-in-law became sick, and this is how I learned about this business. I had people in my home. We had our home robbed. It was very difficult, so I pulled out the regulations and investigated a lot of things to find out, what other agencies were doing to protect me, protect my family, and protect my father-in-law, and they weren't doing that. So I decided to give my father-in-law the best services possible, so I decided to start my own company.
That's awesome. Take matters into your own hands.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Hi. Do you know who is your competition or a competitor?
Well, unfortunately, just about anybody can be my competition. The state Board of Health allows just anybody to start a company. The difference is I'm a hands-on person. It takes a hands-on person to be good in this business. You can't. Someone who has the money or wants to start a business, you can do that. But if you don't put your heart into it, you're just going to be one of those companies that gets shut down in a hurry. We're a business that, again, my heart's in it, my hands are in it. We're over a 500 employee business. Most of the small companies, are under 40 employees. It just makes a difference as to what you want to do with it. And the competition is tough. It's tough, but it keeps me on my toes. And I don't mind the competition because, quite frankly, I'm better than they are, and I know it. And I feel good about it. So I'm really not worried about the competition. And anybody starting a business, that's the kind of attitude you have to have, because if you start worrying about the competition, then you're no better than they are. So you really have to take pride in what you're doing and really believe that you're better than everybody. And I know that I am, so that makes it easy.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us interview you. That's all the questions we really have. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to help us do this project.
You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. I hope I answered all your questions.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Have a good evening.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Jacob.
All right. Love you.
Love you more.